What's up, everybody? It's Doug with the Make Maine Your Home team over Remax Oceanside. If you've ever dreamt about living on a lake or near a lake with mountain views, tons of stuff to do, summer fun, winter fun, all that stuff, this video is going to be for you. You're going to want to stick around to the end because we're going to talk about the lake region in Maine. We're also going to talk about what are some of the best towns in that area to live in. So you're going to want to stick around and check it out. So why would you want to live in the lake region of Maine? It really is a perfect mix of like natural beauty, small town charm, affordable houses in a lot of areas, which is really cool. Tons of stuff to do. So what we're going to talk about today is some of the towns that are there that they all have their own personality, and we're just going to kind of break down every single one of them. So let's jump right in. The first town we're going to talk about is Bridgeton, not Bridgerton, Bridgeton. This town is really for the outdoor enthusiast. Distance to Portland is about 45 miles, roughly an hour drive. Median home price, $400,000. Population 5,300. It's a vibrant small town that feels close to nature, but plenty of amenities. So that's really cool. It's a cool little downtown area though that you can shop around, have a cup of coffee. It's a mix of year-round residents and seasonal homeowners. So you get a little bit of both if you're looking to live there full time. There are people that live there full time. Four-season recreation. There's skiing, hiking, lakes, Pleasant Mountain, which is formerly Shawnee Peak. It's a great little ski mountain there. I haven't been in a long time, but I hear it's still awesome. Boating and fishing. There's Highland Lake, Moose Pond. You're not far from Long Lake. Shopping, dining. Like I said, there's a classic like downtown setting again where you can walk around. There's lots of cool stuff there. Pros and cons about Bridgeton. Easy access to the big lakes and ski resorts, plenty of shops and restaurants, and a hospital. Cons are it can get tourist heavy in the summer. It does. And winters can be long and snowy, but that's why there's a ski mountain there. Enjoy it. Next on the list is a town called Naples. And every time we say Naples, my kids, for some reason, yell out a word that's similar to the word Naples, but not Naples. And I'll let you guys figure out or think about what that might be. Naples is really the heart of the lake region. So distance to Portland is 35 miles, roughly about 45 minutes. If you're a middle-aged guy like me that stops a lot, maybe bank on an hour. Median home price, $425, so up a little bit from Bridgeton. Population though is only 3,900. All these towns up there are small towns. The most lake life town in the region. If you love boats, this is it. A mix of recreation, entertainment, plenty of restaurants and bars. It's bustling in the summer, but very peaceful in the winter. Boating paradise, access to Long Lake, Brandy Pond, Sebago Lake. This is the place to be if you're looking just for lake. Community fun every summer. There's all sorts of stuff going on all summer long up there. The Songo River Queen 2. It's a historic paddle boat experience, so that's something to check out as well. Let's see pros and cons about Naples. Pros, it's active, it's fun, lots of things to do. It's beautiful lakefront homes with docks. If you're looking for that quintessential like lake home, that's the place to look. Just like Bridgeton, it can be tourist heavy in the summer, less developed in the winter, fewer stores that stay open. A lot of things close down in the winter, because it is a lake town. So, and if you want more information, comment below. And speaking of comment below, please though, like this video and hit subscribe and hit that little bell so you get notified on when we come out with episodes. We do an episode every week. We talk about real estate. We talk about Maine, different towns like this video. You can always unsubscribe if you don't like it, if you don't like seeing my face every week. But it really helps our channel. If you do hit subscribe, we really appreciate it. We feel honored that you're watching, and thank you so much for watching. The next town we want to talk about is Sebago. Not Sebago Lake, there's a town called Sebago, all right? And distance to Portland is about 30 miles, roughly 40 minutes. Median home price is $375,000, and the population is only 1,800. Small town. All right. It's a laid back, kind of like scenic town, plenty of privacy. Your properties are typically a little bit more spread out. One of the best fishing spots in Maine is in Sebago. So if you like fishing, that's great. And there's no real major commercial center, just peace and quiet and nature. It's a fishing paradise, lake trout, landlocked salmon, bass, pickerel, there's all that stuff there. Douglas Mountain hiking, epic views of Sebago Lake. So some of the best views in Maine are right around Sebago Lake. So there's also boating and kayaking and some of like Sebago Lake's quiet coves, which is really cool. There's a lot of cool places tucked in there on Sebago Lake, and you have access to a lot of that right in Sebago, Maine. Pros and cons. Some pros are, again, it's super quiet and private, true relaxation. If that's what you're looking for, that's what you're gonna get. Gorgeous views and wildlife. You will love the views when you're driving through Sebago. You won't regret it. There's some cons, like there's really few stores, restaurants, amenities, like that kind of stuff. You're gonna have to drive a little bit to go there. You'll have to drive into Bridgeton or Wyndham for shopping, like those types of things. That's maybe a con there. But again, it could be a good balance if you want that like privacy. So another town to consider in the Lake region is Casco, Maine. It's a lakeside community with a lot of history. Distance to Portland is about 30 miles, roughly 35 minutes. Median home price is $385,000. Population is 3,700. It's a classic New England town with strong local community. That is very, very true. Every time I go through there, that's, it is kind of that quintessential New England lake town. It's got a mix of historic homes and newer lake properties. It's right on Sebago Lake with access to multiple bodies of water right in that region. It's really, really, really pretty cool. Central location, similar to Naples. Snowmobiling for some winter fun. That's pretty cool. And of course, in the whole lake region, I mean, when you're talking about wintertime, there's always like ice fishing and things like that everybody partakes in, which is really a lot of fun. So pros and cons on Casco. Pros, tight-knit community with a lot of local pride. People are really proud to live in Casco, of course. Affordable compared to like Naples and Raymond and other, towns nearby. Some cons, not many like dining and nightlife options there, and can feel too quiet in the off season a little bit. Again, it's one of those towns that a lot of things close up in the winter, but again, some things do stay open for ice fishing and snowmobiling, things like that, but it does get pretty quiet up there. So another town that we want to talk about is Raymond, Maine. Lakeside living with city access. It's probably the closest, I think, to Portland that we're talking about. It's only 25 miles away from Portland. The median home price, though, is $450,000. It's a little bit more populated than some of these other towns that we're talking about. Popular place to live. Population is about 4,500. Woo! Tons of people there. It's the best of both worlds. It's a lakeside town with quicker access to Portland. That's why I think a lot of people flock there. It kind of gives you a little bit away from the city, but you're still close enough, and you got lake access, all that kind of stuff. It's really great. It's one of the top-rated school systems in the area, so that's what draws a lot of people as well. It's a great mix of year-round homes and luxury waterfront homes and cottages. It's really all of the above, but it's really great there as far as that goes. You got Tasseltop Park, one of the best sandy beaches in all of Maine, right there on Lake Sebago. Great hiking, especially on Rattlesnake Mountain, so for some great views. Sailing and wakeboarding right on Sebago Lake. Pros and cons. Some pros are great schools, restaurants, quick access to the city. Lakeside luxury, many high-end homes available here. So if you're looking for that big retreat style home, this might be the town to look at. Some cons are higher property taxes typically. Real estate can be pricey compared to the other towns. Those are some cons. If you are thinking of making a move to Maine or purchasing a second home, I just want to give you a reminder. I'm a real estate broker here in the state of Maine. Me and my team would love to help you out. And again, we would feel honored to help you out. But if you have any questions about any of these towns or any other towns in Maine, comment below. All my contact information is in the description. Please feel free to reach out. We respond very, very quickly, and we would love to hear from you. And also, remember to subscribe and hit that little bell once again. And most importantly, remember, if you make Maine your home, you don't have to do it alone. Hey, come here. Hey. YouTube thinks you're going to like one of these videos, so click on it and let me know what you think. And remember, come back again soon because we do a video every Friday.